Hello everyone, welcome to my review on Mordhau. Mordhau is developed and published by Neon. Mordhau is a medieval multiplayer first-person swordplay game. Also, in my opinion, a very hardcore meme fest game. We'll get to the meme part a bit later. At the making of this video, Mordhau holds an 82% positive review on Steam and an 81% positive review on Metacritic. The recordings you will see in this video are from about a year playing this game. You're going to see before and after when the devs polished the game in Unreal Engine. Mordhau is definitely a great game to buy that I've enjoyed playing. Let me show you why. Let's begin. When you start Mordhau up for the first time, the icons on the top will be the home button, armory, and player menu, and of course fight. When you click fight, everything's broken up nice and easy for you if you want to do quick match, ranked, local match where you'll verse a bunch of NPCs and set it to your liking, or you can connect directly to the server browser. More than likely, the first thing you will be doing is the lovely combat tutorial.
So don't wait too long. Get around my defense 3 times by tricking me into...
After you get through that, you could go straight to the armory where you could see the default presets that Mordhau provides to you so you get a taste of what you would like before you start spending your money in-game. After every match, depending how you did, depends on the money that you earn. The customization in here is actually really amazing. You can make any character any way you want with different colors. If you just like the character, the way that it looks, you could clone them and just put a new weapon on it if that's what you are looking to do. Customization is really good. And as you run around in game, you'll see all the lovely creations that people have created, and you can tell that they took a lot of time out to make them look like this. What a well thought out face. When you jump in either way, as long as the game is going on, you could jump in at any time. If a bunch of players leave, more players will join. It won't be completely stacked against 24 versus 12. Most of your time will be in frontline and invasion. When you do actually join a game, when it just starts, everybody typically yells at each other, and it could glitch out for a second. No map looks the same. Each individual map provides different environments that you can play in. When you're on a map and it's full of 64 players and everyone's fighting in the middle, it becomes a mosh pit of medieval madness. If you're not sure what to do, you can enjoy the sights and watch everybody destroy each other. And depending on what mode you're doing, as the team that's supposed to push something maybe forward or stop it, the environment will change on the map. For most new players, not all but most, melee combat will take some time to figure out to be great. You can stab and strike from different angles. There are bows, crossbows, and ballistas. Do the training and go to smaller servers if you're having a rough time, and once you do, you'll have a high satisfaction of when you take on that high-level player that hasn't stopped playing since release. Most of those players will completely destroy you in a 1v1 situation, and sometimes they will take on 3 players at a time, and they will still win. You are going to die very often in this game. There are weapons flying in every single direction, and you're going to get hit from every single angle, especially if you decide to run in first. Even when you don't think you're going to get hit, a player on the other side of the map with a long-ranged weapon is going to find you. At the end of every round, you will see a recap of everything, and as you can see displayed on this particular ending, there is a steep from the top 3 guys from the bottom. What you have to play into the factor of guys that have been playing since day 1, people that are memeing, which we're almost up to, people that are also just joining 2 minutes before ending, halfway through, or even possibly 30 seconds before. Also, a complaint that players have had, not all but some that I've seen on Reddit and on some of the reviews on Steam, of the flavored sentences that people have been putting in the chat that appears on the bottom left. If you're familiar with World of Warcraft trade chat, it is very similar to this. It hasn't been that bad since I came back to the new update for the new map that I've been showing throughout this review, but it is still there. If you're an achievement person on Steam, there are a surplus of achievements that you could get funny and challenging that you can add to your achievement list. Some are harder than others. And just hysterical. A large portion of the Mordhau community has been waiting for the next update for the new map. Part of the map I have showed throughout this, and it is a completely new, different map. I personally like the map. It is very range-friendly, which everyone will find out soon. This one was not too many players when I'm showing this right here, but later on I did play with a full-sized player list, and it was just projectiles flying everywhere. Still very fun, like the new map, like what they did. The other modes that Mordhau provides is Deathmatch and Horde. Not too many Deathmatch quick play matches, but you can set it up to do it by yourself if you wanted to do a local match or even with friends. And if you enjoy Horde mode, if that's more of your taste, you can do that and sell weapons to this lovely goblin creature over there. It is fun to do. Ranked 1v1 and 3v3 is not for the impatient. There are a lot of players in there that are trying to progress in the bronze, silver, and gold leagues. You can only bring certain things into ranked, so make sure that you check your layout for the guys that you bring in. 1v1, there are definitely skilled players, and you will verse anyone. I versed people that had thin and gold tier, silver, and bronze. And these guys knew what they were doing. In order to progress in ranked, you need to do 10 matches, and then you could get into the group that you were chosen for, depending how well you did. 1v1, I got in pretty quick, maybe a minute I had to wait. 3v3, if you queue by yourself, it did take a while. So if you have friends that could play this with you, or you can find a group, it will go faster. But when I queued this by myself, it did take quite a bit. This is not meant to mess around with. A lot of these players that wear jester costumes or bring the walking stick or even a dagger, they know exactly how to play and they play extremely well. The player base in ranked know what they are doing 99% of the time. I have experienced where they waited till their whole team was dead and then beat everyone else on the team. Something to consider. When the mosh pit of flying weapons of doom isn't happening, sometimes even a fourth or even a third of the team isn't even participating in the objective and is just doing their own thing. It does not disappoint, and it happens almost every single time I have played that somebody is doing it and just starting a train of absolute hilarious nonsense. Enjoy this next minute or so of absolute of a meme fest.
Certainly.
Good day to you.
Comply.
You will be rewarded.
Never before have I seen such skill! Greetings!
How did you do that?
No, sorry. No.
Yeah, I may or may not have started one of those, and this just tops everything that's ever happened in this game. If there's a glitch, someone's gonna find it. And the reason why I'm showing all this is because it is part of the game. You have a complete serious player base that are just dueling, fighting constantly, and then you have this. But joking aside, the game definitely has improved since the beginning portion of when I started playing this. I haven't been getting kicked as often. I think I got kicked once during the making of everything that was new. Typically it did happen a couple more times. Hasn't happened that much. Kind of the language has toned down a little bit, but I definitely recommend Mordhau. It is a lot of fun. Had a lot of positive experiences with it. But I hope this review helped you determine if Mordhau is meant for you. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.